Hi there, homespun friends. It is Sherry. As you can see, I have been to Aldi and picked up a little haul today. This is not everything that I need. I didn't go to Aldi until probably about 3:30 this afternoon, and because of that, many of their items were either sold out or sort of picked over, and their chicken was one of the items that just had a few packages of chicken left, and I'm just very picky about chicken. I don't know, but I didn't get any of that. I'm going to have to go back and get my chicken another time. But I did get a good many things, and I thought I would show you what I did pick up today. And I have one thing right over there that is a non-food item, and I'll tell you more about that. I have some trucks outside my house over on the far side of our lot. I don't know if you'll be able to see through the... I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can because of the light, but right out that direction, out that window, I had about 6 Duke Energy trucks. They are getting ready to replace the power lines and power pole down there on that corner of our lot, and they are going to need to have the power off part of the day tomorrow, and they just came by to let me know that they would try to keep the power on as long as possible and just cut it off right at the moment that they needed to, but they wanted to know if somebody was going to be here during the day tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's my husband's day off, but we had already committed to possibly babysitting tomorrow one of our grandchildren, so we'll just see how all of this plays out. If worst comes to worst, you know what, if we get hot or we need electricity, we'll just get in our car and run up to the mall and walk around, and there's plenty of benches up there and places for children to run and play, and we'll be fine. But anyway, he just knocked on the door and let me know that what is going on up there. But the good news is we're going to get a new power pole, and so hopefully you won't have future problems because of that. I love it when they think ahead and do maintenance before there's a problem. So my total today at Aldi was $78.02. And even though I didn't get everything I needed, I did get a lot. I picked up these great tomatoes that are gorgeous, but they just will not stay closed. But you know what? That's all right, because they're so pretty. Now, my husband, as you know, he is starting next week. He's going to be off for the month of July. And he does have to do a little work on Monday, because on Monday, our little city that our church is in, they are going to be shooting off fireworks. And we have a very well-known fireworks display in that little city, which is like 5,500 in-city residents. And our parking lot for our church is really large, and it's right on Main Street, and they use that to shoot off the fireworks. And people come from all around to see them, and they are doing that on Monday evening. And because my husband is a chaplain for the fire department, he is given a job to do that night. It's like all hands on deck. But it is beautiful, and I would love to be able to film some of that for you guys and let you see it. They take the ladder truck, and they run the ladder all the way up. I mean, as far as the eye can see up. And then they release a huge American flag with the spotlight on it. And it is just like up in the sky. It is gorgeous. And then, of course, right near that, they shoot off these enormous fireworks that are so nice. And my husband gets a big thrill out of participating in that event. I think all the firemen do. It's a lot of fun. And even those of us who are just observers, we enjoy it. And right before the fireworks are let off, they have a festival in town. And they usually have popcorn and cotton candy and all the fun vendor things that go on. And so there's lots of activity going around when it's time for July the 4th. So we're looking forward to that. Because of that, he will be going back in to work probably on Monday and doing a little bit of work through the afternoon. But after that, he will be home. And so we're looking at, I want to tell this on camera, so I'll stick to it, trying to eat healthier during his sabbatical time. And we have just really let up on making good food choices. It is so hard. It is so hard to do it all the time. And we'll get in a habit with it and do really well. And then it's like when things get busy or things get stressful, we just grab whatever we can find to eat. We just run here and there, and pretty soon our diets are not what they should be. So now we are trying to watch our calories again. We're going to try to rest, take care of our health. look at what we're eating and reevaluate that. We're going to try to regularly exercise every day and spend 30 days getting in the habit of doing good things again, so that when he goes back to work, hopefully we're back on track. So pray for us that we can do that. But that's why I bought some more fresh foods today and not so many other snacky items, because we're going to try to stay away from those. We got the tomatoes. These radishes were 88 cents. Broccoli crowns were $1.29, I think. So I got 2 packs of those. This grilled chicken breast strips, I got these to go on our salads, because we're going to be doing salads until we think that we are bunny rabbits, I think. My daughter, Kelly, she tried this. It's already marinated, and the seasoning is put on it, the tilapia that's fresh. And she was getting this for she and her husband to eat at dinner, and the children were going to have something else. And they absolutely love this. Her little preschoolers fell in love with the fresh tilapia, and she said, "Mom, you've got to try it." So there it is. I'm gonna try that and see how that works out, because it's very, good for you. So very low fat. We'll see how that works. And the dark sweet cherries, they were on sale for $1.99 today. The eggs were 55 cents. And then I got this LaCroix water, and I don't know how many of you have had this sparkling water before. There's no calories, no sweetener, no sodium. And this 24 pack was $7.99. This flavored sparkling water just tends to be really expensive. And I have not tried the Aldi brand, but somebody was telling me that it is wonderful. Or I don't know if this is even the Aldi brand. This might be the name brand. I don't know. But they said get the sparkling water at Aldi. You will love it, and it's nice when you get really sick of just plain water, to have something with flavor. So we're going to try this. It has the, well, I don't know what pamplemousse is, but it has tangerine and passion fruit. So we'll try them all out and let you know what we think. And then I got some Honeycrisp apples, some bananas, and some celery. That was $1.19. I picked up these green pea crisps. They are 50% less fat and low sodium in these, and you've seen me buy something like this from Ollie's before. At Walmart, they're about twice this much, and so they have just started carrying these that I have noticed in our Aldi, and I picked up a couple of those for some healthier type snacks. Snacking is hard because when you're trying to be really careful and not eat chocolates and cookies and all of those saturated fatted foods, you would like to have something that you can have, and so I think this will be good, the little pea crisp. And I got the light string cheese. I got cauliflower. I had seen a recipe for taking this and coating it in some type of seasoning and putting that in the oven, so I'm going to try it. I got some croutons for all the salads that we're going to be having. This artisan lettuce, a Caesar salad kit, some spinach, and the watermelon that's seedless was just $2.49. And then I got some bell peppers over there, and they were pretty cheap today. I think they were like $1.35, so they were really cheap. And then I got some Greek yogurt. I did the 100-calorie little containers, and I got the blackberry, the tropical fruit, and the mixed berry. So there's 6 of those. And I also picked up some baby food items because my little grandbaby herd is growing, as you know, and so I want to keep some of these things on hand. Sweet potatoes here in the baby foods, bananas, apples, and then our granddaughter that's about to turn 10 months old, she loves these. Apple, banana, raspberry, apple, sweet potato. Her next oldest brother is 2, and he actually eats these sometimes. He cries for one when he sees that she has one because he thinks they're good too, and he's 2 years old. Apple, blueberry, banana, and apple, banana, peach with yogurt. So I got some of those to put back in the cabinet, along with these strawberry apple puffs and some apple rice husks, or rusks they call them. These baked rice snacks, my daughter was telling me about these. Little Sunday loves these things. She is, like I say, she's about to turn 10 months old. And this is a newer product that our Aldi has. And she was telling me that these little rusks, they fit perfectly in her hand, and they don't just like come apart like cookies will. And the baby really loves these. So there you go. Look at there. They're good to June the 15th. of next summer, but they'll be gone long before that. And then I did pick up 1 bag of salt and vinegar chips, and I picked up some of these Fit and Active 100 calorie snack pack cookies. These little crisps here, I thought it might just be a nice substitute when you're tempted by something, but you're trying to, stay the course with your good eating plan. So this is what I picked up today, and then you're going to see those 2 tropical plants. Let me go this way and let you show them. Let you see these. These were only $3.99. Aren't they beautiful? I love these. They are so pretty. They had just put them out before I got there, and there wasn't even a price on them. But I had already seen them in the paper that they were going to have them. And I love plants. I mean, there is my Christmas cactus. And you can see I have some plants growing through there. Now, the one that is on the rocking horse, that myriad of different types of greenery, I've had that for a number of years. I'm afraid to even say how many years that I've had it. And parts of it have started to really wane. I think that the nutrients might have been out of the soil. And one of you recommended that I use the little sticks that fertilize potted plants, and that seems to have really helped it. And I'm going to take this larger, this tall one right here, and I'm going to put it in that pot right there and add that to those other plants. I have added some ivy to it, and the ivy that I added just took off and has grown like crazy and really seemed like it helped the plant overall. So that is my plan, to add this tall one to that potted plant, and then this one is gonna be by itself. It's probably going over here in this window to give this cactus over here a friend. So that's my plan. Now let me show you over here my non-food item that I got at Cato. For my birthday, one of my very, very, very sweet friends, I love her so much. She is my husband's administrative assistant. She gave me a beautiful top and a necklace, and I need to show you that necklace sometime. It is so pretty. It's like leather, and it's got pearls in it. It's gorgeous. And the top was kind of a cream-colored tank top that was really just silky, thin, and it had a really pretty neckline around it, and it was longer in the back than in the front. The only thing was, when I got it home and put it on, I really needed a step-up size. Because of the thinness of it, I really needed it to hang looser than it was hanging. So she had put in a gift receipt, and she had said, if you need to swap this out, because I know it's hard with clothes to guess. If you need to swap this out, just take it to Cato and get something else. And so that's what I did. I actually asked them, could I just swap it for a bigger size in that top that she had bought me, because it was gorgeous and I loved it. But they didn't have any more of those. They had sold those out. So I just looked around the store, and I was able to find this really cute dress, and I love these little knit dresses. I just think they are adorable. Let me see if I can, it's just, I don't know which way to hold it so you guys can see it best, but it's got a really pretty neckline going down there, and it's just a wonderful fabric. It's real soft, almost like softer than a t-shirt, but just so comfortable. I have very few things in this color, and the reason is because this is one of my favorite colors. Red is probably my all-time favorite. Blue is a favorite. And off-white and plum. I love them all. But this color tends to make my cheeks look reddish or kind of flushed. Maybe because I am kind of I have always been sort of a strawberry blondish, kind of have a lot of reddish hints in my hair. Now that my hair is gray, I don't really have that problem anymore. So I'm hoping that I can start wearing more of this orangey color, because I love it. And I only have one top that's orange. And every time I wear it, somebody says, that's a beautiful color. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll be able to wear this and it won't be a real clash with my skin. But I love the way it feels. And so this had been $25.99, and they had it marked down to $14.99. And then here is the jewelry that I got to go with this. And the reason that I got it was because it was only $4.99, guys. And I think this jewelry is so pretty. And it just really picks up the color of this dress so well. It kind of hangs down. It's gold, and it's got these beautiful beads on it. I just think that's going to be beautiful with that. It comes down just the right length for this type of V-neck. And it was only $4.99. So once I traded in the top that my friend purchased me and bought these 2 items, I owed $7.42. That's all it cost me for that entire outfit and jewelry. because I traded in that top. And I still have the necklace that she bought me, and I need to show it to you in a future video. I will be wearing it, I'm sure, and I will show it to you. It's kind of leather, and it has a tassel at the bottom, but in the leathery pieces coming down the neck is like all these pearls inset into it. Just really, really pretty necklace that she got me to go with that top, but it'll go with so many things. I'll be wearing it a lot, I'm sure. So there you go, friends. That is what I wanted to share with you today. It is hot where we are. It's really heating up, getting up closer to 90 degrees now. It's starting to really feel like summertime, and I guess it should, because friends, July is just around the corner. I hope you all enjoy your weekend that's coming up, and as always, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye, everyone.